This episode is brought to you by Google Pixel, the official fan phone of the NBA and WNBA. The new Pixel 8 and Pixel 8 Pro are built different. How? Take the Audio Magic Eraser tool. It helps block out distracting crowd noise so your play-by-play commentary sounds crystal clear. The only phone engineered by Google brings out the audio you care about so your videos sound as crisp as they look. Learn more at googlestore.com/pixelnba. Audio Magic Eraser requires Google Photos app. May not work on all audio elements.
Alright, what's up guys? Welcome to another episode of the TMossBoss Show. In today's episode, I wanted to talk on this YouTube boxing. I wanted to talk on if I would ever get into it. Because I'm not really... So here's the thing. I'm not really a violent person unless I need to be violent. That sounded so crazy, bro. That sounded like, oh yeah, I just I'm a calm, cool, collected person. Oh, but when I get violent, I burn down houses, I push old people over. Like, that's how I felt when I said that originally. Okay, so how could I, well, I mean, it's the truth though, so I'm like, dang, I really just exposed myself like that. Look, I'm not crazy, but only if I need to be crazy. But anyways, speaking of crazy, I watched this movie called Unhinged. Like, I'm not that level of uncrazy where I'm like unhinged crazy. I'm like right, I have to say I can see the unhinged, but I'm not there yet, if that makes sense. Like, I'm almost there, but not like completely there. I had to say a couple more incidents. I say I'll get to that unhinged factor. So let's just hope and pray that I never see those days. But anyway, no, that dude was crazy. I ain't that crazy, but anyways, but yeah, I'm like, I'm not violent unless I need to be violent. So if I were to get into, YouTube boxing, it would have to, like, I guess the only reason why I would be like seriously violent is if I'm like, and that's the thing, I'm like, who could I go up against where they will bring me to that point? And I know probably people would recommend like, oh, what about like your haters or crap? Like, I know people would probably say like Just a Robot or, somebody else. I'm like, that wouldn't be a fair fight. I'm like, that wouldn't be a fair fight, whether it was a street fight, boxing, UFC, unless them guys know some things. Then I'm like, oh, okay, then they know some things. I'm like, all right, then that's cool. But if not, and I'm just going up against them, I'm like, we don't even need to train. Like, I know, like, I would really love to see how that went down, because I'm like, man, that would probably bring some happiness to me and stuff. Like, I'll probably, there'd be a few sparks of happiness in me if I was able to do some stuff like that. But anyways, I wouldn't want to go up against none of my haters, because it just wouldn't even seem like it's a fair fight. Like, I would take them all on. Like, how about this? I'll take on two of them at one time. Like, how about we make it like the very first ever handicap boxing match? Because I would really love to do some stuff like that. But anyways, but yeah, ain't gonna do that. It's just because people would be like, oh, like, TMossBoss, you knew that person couldn't fight. Why would you do that to them and stuff? I'm like, I'm not sorry. Is that how you're supposed to say that? I'm not sorry. But anyways, who else? But no, like, outside of them, like, I really don't even know who I would go up against. And if I were to get like challenged by somebody, I'm like, that's the thing. Like, nobody don't really know who I am. So that's why I'm like, I don't even really know. Like, I would have to go out my way to challenge somebody. And that's the thing. I'm like, I don't really know how to, like, because see, I've been watching boxing ever since I was a kid. I played the video games. So should I have added that? I don't feel like I should have added that in there. Scratch that out. Forget the video games. But anyways, but no, like, growing up, like, me and my dad, we would watch like a lot of like boxing matches and stuff. And so, that's the thing. I'm like, I wouldn't necessarily say that I'm not good at trash talking, because I'm like, I don't really know who my opponent is and stuff. So I feel like if I'm going up against some random, I'm just like, well, I don't know, like, you dusty, your hair is uneven, like I'm saying now, I'm out here saying some freaking beyond scared straight stuff. Like, I don't even know how to like trash talk properly. So that's why I'm like, I feel like I would have to know the person before I get into that trash talking factor. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know. I wouldn't want it to be like a comedy, like, boxing. I mean, like, if they wanted it to be like a comedy boxing match or something, I'm like, all right, yeah, sure, let's do some freaking WWE stuff in here. Let's, like, give people a show, but it ain't like, it ain't like real. It ain't like, but I mean, at the same time, it is like, we out here like taking a couple of hits and, we just being overly dramatic and stuff. But yeah, I'll do some stuff like that. But at the end of the day, that's what I'm like, I'm more so doing it to just entertain people. I'm heavy on entertaining people. So I would be doing it for that reason and that reason alone. But other than that, I'm like, to be dead serious about it though. Like when I see like some people, like for an example, that Bryce Hall and Austin McBroom fight. By the way, dang, Bryce Hall, he literally had his buttocks handed to him. Like it was like they said like and said, hey, you left this in the locker room and you thought you can survive this boxing match without it, but that it wasn't gonna work like that. So here you go, bro. Like, here's your buttocks and stuff. Like, dang, that fight. And then they was all like Deji, like, cause that's what like overall, like, yeah, this is right after that like TikTok versus YouTuber boxing event. So yeah, to hear that Deji was the only YouTuber that lost, I was like, dang, man, that's really messed up. That is really, really messed up. Like I feel bad for Deji because I know how important this is to him, and man, it's like it's just dang, that's so messed up and things. But I think he has it. I feel like he does have a chance. Like, if he does take this like more serious than what he has been doing. Because man, I really believed in him. I honestly did. I really, really believed in that man. It's not like I stopped believing in him, but it's like I guess if I had to like give out some advice to Deji, it would be like, hey bro, like don't give up. We gonna have our times. My thing is this, to compare my videos to his boxing, right? There's been times I've uploaded videos and they've barely gotten any views. Like there's videos I still look at till this day, and it's like on my gaming channel, on my main channel. There's probably videos on my gaming channel where they don't even have any views, bruh. I upload those videos just to upload them, But here's the thing: you're not down and out. You're not done. It ain't over with. My thing is like you still like got your like. Man, I'm really out here struggling and things to like, man, I feel kind of bad because it's like, you shouldn't struggle and try and give somebody a motivational speech and things. But anyways, no, like, continuing on, like we already into this podcast episode and I ain't trying to start all over. I ain't made it 7 minutes in and crap. So, but anyways, what I'm trying to say is like, you're not down and out. It ain't over yet. It's probably far from over. Like, you haven't even scratched the surface of it being far from over. So it's like, bruh, you still got a lot in you. You got a lot in you, bruh. And it's going to take some time. It's going to take, a lot of practice. It's going to take you definitely. It's like, it ain't going to be something where it's just going to happen overnight, because I know they was all like with the whole DDG situation. He was like, oh, I wasn't, and they say he quit YouTube. I was like, wait a minute, what? Hold on now. I'm like, let me see about this. Hold on. I just gotta see real quick. Alright, DDG Pontiac DDG vlogs. Why he talking about he quit YouTube, but he uploaded video 2 hours ago. He uploaded video 14 hours ago. What is he talking about? He was like, he quit, bruh. I'm confused. I'm confused by DDG, bruh. But yeah, he was saying like how he quit YouTube and things. I'm like, what? And I'm like, bro, why? For what? Like that's your money right there, man. Why would you do that? But I don't know. I don't know what I had watched. Maybe I was dreaming when I seen that video or something. Did other people see that? Because I seen it and I was confused. But anyways, but yeah, it's like, my thing is like, you ain't gonna be like him. You ain't gonna be like, people where it's like, oh, I ain't really training that much and stuff. And it's like, no, my thing is like, you have to prove to people that you can do this. Because there's gonna be people out there that don't believe in you. My thing is like, even after this fight, I still believe in Deji. My thing is like, okay, if anything, this is gonna motivate him. This is gonna motivate him, like, and he's gonna, come back stronger than ever. And he's going to, I feel like with his next boxing match, he's going to kill it. And if he doesn't kill it in that one, he'll kill it in the next one. And if he doesn't, boxing might not be for him. And he'll just have to find something else. My thing is like, but it's like, I'm just saying that where it's like, okay, if it keeps leading and leading and leading, it's like, all right, I'm going to obviously be here supporting and stuff. But like once, my thing is like once when he hangs up the gloves, then that's when I'm like, all right, what you want to do next? You want to get back into YouTube? All right, you still got the YouTube game on lock. So it's like, the thing is like, that's what I think I was trying to say earlier, is like, you still got you. At the end of the day, that'll never change. That will never take any L's. You are Deji, formerly known as Comedy Shorts Gamer, okay? One of the biggest YouTubers in the UK. That nobody can take that away from you, bruh. Nobody. My thing is like, regardless, even outside of boxing, this man has had one of the most successful careers on YouTube, bruh. On YouTube. You can look at his career, and it's like, I know people will be like, oh, well, about his hate and his beef and drama with his brother and all that. I'm like, I don't care. I don't. People doubted this man when he was like, he was going to hit 10 million subscribers. And I'm like, look, the man hit 10 million subscribers. Hold on for a second. Let me see real quick. Yeah, he hit 10 million subscribers. So it's like, people was doubting him with that. Look what happened. He hit 10 mil. Pretty sure people was doubting him with YouTube. Look, and it's like, he's one of the biggest YouTubers. It's like, what other things? And then probably, yeah, there's people out here doubting him with boxing. And it's all like, hey, look, right now might not be that man's time, but eventually it will be. Eventually it's gonna get to a point in time where he's just all like, I'm gonna kill it. And this next boxing match, he will kill it. So I'm like, I believe in Deji. I can care less what anybody says. I'm like, I'm always going to be a fan of Deji. I haven't really been watching his videos lately, though. I'm like, I should have been watching his videos and stuff. But anyways, I'm like, yeah, Deji, he's going to kill it regardless. I'm like, that's the thing about him. Man's a warrior. That's one of the strongest YouTubers I've ever met. All this stuff that he's been through, and he's still, standing today. I'm like, yeah, Deji, he's one of the, strongest YouTubers that I've ever met. So shout out to Deji. But anyways, what other, and then with freaking Logan Paul, I got to say that'll probably be the only time I guess I would take up a boxing match and be serious about it. If it's like some big boxer like Floyd Mayweather, and I know that payday is gonna be big, oh bruh, I'm telling you, you guys would have thought that I've been into this boxing stuff for years, bruh. With the trash talking, the amount of training and everything that would have, bruh, I've been traveling all across the world, going to a bunch of different schools, boxing schools. I've been taking this stuff seriously. That's the thing. I'm like, I wouldn't have downplayed it. I would have been taking it seriously, but I needed to watch tutorials on YouTube or go to, of course, go to gyms and stuff, spar a crap ton of hours a day, work out a crap ton of hours a day, change my diet, do everything that I need to do to really prove myself. Oh, trust me, I would do it. I hands down would do it. And then I know people probably would ask me, would I box any of the Paul brothers? Maybe Jake Paul. Logan Paul, on the other hand, that dude's huge, bruh. And I'm like, I feel like if I probably got my defense game, then we could just have another, Logan Paul and Floyd Mayweather match. But anyways, but no, at the end, but with him though, he just seems like he's too much of a nice person and things. I feel like I would feel bad for hitting him. I feel like I'd get a good hit on him, and I'm like, man, I'm sorry. No, ref, timeout real quick, timeout. I looked at him and been like, man, is you good? Is you alright? I know, because we've been, throwing kind of punches here and there and stuff. I didn't mean to hit you that hard, bro. Hey, you know what? Let's, man, forget all this. Let's get a couple of Red Bulls and go, chill or something. Let's just go to a lounge and just chill, just talk, reflect on life or something, But anyways, yeah, with his brother, I'm like, his brother, I don't know. I feel like his brother, on the other hand, I'm like, yeah, you can catch these hands if you want to. And watch, I get all famous, and then people use that against me. They're like, oh, now we gotta see Jake Paul and TMossBoss box. And they're like, Jake Paul, of course, he's gonna say some things to try to get underneath my skin. And I don't know, maybe I might be some freaking cool guru guy where I'm I might not be doing YouTube anymore at that time. I'm out in some woods just chilling, hanging upside down from trees and crap. I don't know, but anyways, yeah, I think probably between them two, I definitely would box Jake Paul just because and I don't know what like then watch and it's like end up becoming friends. I just feel like the things I say is definitely people are gonna be trying to do that whole let's go back and see what TMossBoss used to say back in the day. Oh, he said he would box Jake Paul, like yep, like we gotta make that go viral and things, and then they setting that all up and stuff. I don't know. I guess if it had been like some big payday where I'm getting like freaking $10-20 million out of it, I possibly would. I possibly would do it and stuff. So, anyways, but that's the thing though. I'm like, when I hear like boxing, and then I think back like on, because it takes a lot of courage for a person to get into a boxing ring, because it's like, you don't really know what's going to happen to you at the end of it. I don't like do so well with like broken noses and like, getting knocked out numerous times. Like, I'm not with that. So I'm like, I try to avoid that at all costs. So like at the end of the day, like even though I'm saying like I would box Jake Paul, it takes a lot of courage for that man to get into the boxing ring and and go up against some people, and it's like he doesn't really know how they're gonna box at the end of the day. Like that's you guys sit down and think about it. Like Jake Paul is going into like a boxer is going into this not expecting like, oh, they're gonna get hit with like a surprise hit, or there might be a situation where it's like they might get badly injured and things. There's boxers that have died, bruh. That has died, professional boxers. And that's what fears me. That's what puts fear in my eyes, like when boxing. So at the end of the day, yeah, I'm saying that between the two brothers, that doesn't mean that I'm like ready to sign the contract and everything else. At the end of the day, I wouldn't even be scared of who I'm fighting. It's just more so of what would happen. Like, okay, like I have my arm down, then he takes like one good hit or something. Next thing you know, I'm laid out in the freaking bed because he done hit a part of my neck. And it done messed up my spine, and the vertebrae done messed up. And now they're all like, oh, his whole body done shut down. He hasn't woke up in like 2 hours. I'm like, do I really feel like dealing with some stuff like that? No, I don't. So I'm like, man, I ain't trying to, I've even like sat there. I'm like trying to live life and things, go and just be a person and stuff. Like I ain't trying to be bedridden for the rest of my life because I want to be a boxer and crap. So. Anyways, I'm like, man, there's things I want to do. There's girls I want to go on dates with and things. There's whole like mansions I want to live in, cars I want to drive, things I want to, do. So I'm letting y'all know right now. I'll do a movie. I'll do like a Creed movie where I let's do a boxing movie. Let's do like a YouTube boxing. Yeah, for sure. I'll do some stuff like that where it's like me and Jake Paul, we're boxing for a movie or something. I'm like 100% would do that. 100% do it with any boxer. I'm like, yeah, sure. Because I'm like, I know I ain't getting really injured and things, but other than that, I'm like, yeah, a real boxer, I'm like, nah, bro. If a professional would die in there, I'm like, I can only imagine what would happen to me. I feel like I'd die, come back to life, and die all over again. But then the second time around, it'll be slower and be more painful and stuff. And then I might have said some things that just really, because I feel like I can go a little bit too far and stuff and trash talking. So I might have said some things. This guy done got mad. He done got over me and started hitting me all across my head and stuff. And I'm like, dang, well, I guess this is it. Like, ref ain't even trying to jump in and do nothing. So, and I know, what if I get a ref? What if I got to start boxing the ref because he done made me mad or something? So I'm like, yeah, bro. I ain't cut out for boxing. I'm like, I'll get like overly upset and things. What if I turn around and do some stuff like that? I ain't got mad at the boxer. Now I'm over him, and then I'm getting sent to court because they're like, you broke the rules of boxing. Next thing you know, I'm out here getting sent to prison for like 10, 15 years. It's too many things, bro. I'll be overthinking with this stuff, and I'm proud of it. So, anyways, because it's just telling me you shouldn't be getting into no boxing ring. So. But anyways, I'm open for it. I'm open for the idea and stuff. I guess, like, if I'm not being, like, dead serious, I'll work out, train, all of that stuff. But I ain't trying to get, like, badly injured or no stuff like that. So, anyways, yeah, I guess, just have to really work on the defense game and stuff if I was to get into boxing. But I want to be like, no, because I did that. Who was that one guy? Freaking Swift? That Jared Swift guy, I think that was the one that was at one of the undercards to the Floyd Mayweather and Logan Paul fight. I'm like, I want him to train me. Because I'm like, that man built like a tank. He was getting hit left and right, and it didn't even seem like it was phasing him. Yeah, I definitely, if it's all like, okay, like, yeah, let's train my body to where I just don't feel no type of pain whatsoever. I'm like, okay, yeah, sure, I'll do it and stuff. But other than that, I'm chilling. So, but anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening. If you're viewing this on YouTube, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're viewing this on the podcast streaming service, make sure you follow or subscribe, however it's set up. Make sure you subscribe to one of my 33 YouTube channels. Follow me on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, and Twitch at TMossBoss. Like my Facebook page at TMossBoss fan page. And if you're purchasing any tickets from SeatGeek, make sure you use my promo code TMossBoss. It will knock $20 off your first purchase. And in that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching and or listening, and peace.